Oh, shit. Forgot about my chat bot. Yes? Yes? Alright, time to get back to it. Come here, coaster. For my icy drink. I guess Titan's Realm is where I would be. Time to rip and tear. That's a cool visual. Sort of looking at all the tessellated polygons of the world. Oh, I put a flash drive in the chicken's mouth. I forgot about that. Alright, so that's chainsaw. T is the BFG. Who's growling in my ears? Oh yeah, I got the Insta rockets now. They don't have to load up. They keep squelching at me. I don't like it. Whee! Boom. Too high up, you bastard. Come down here and say that. Let me look at what my goals are. What am I trying to do? Kill 50 demons during the speed boost. I don't remember that one, but okay. Glory kill 75 demons, pick up 500 ammo items. Okay. All very doable. Probably. Except for the speed boost, I end up not picking up power-up items when I'm in combat. Which I know I should, but I don't really care about them. God, there's... Anytime I see a dark corner, I wanna light it up, like in Dwarf, what is it called? Deep Rock Galactic. It's so nice when you can light up your area for almost for free. It's actually kind of entertaining to me because I'll go through an entire fight, huge fight, and then I'll find the quad damage or the speed boost. Oh, I should have grabbed that at the beginning of the fight. Bitch. Ew. It's still beating. My cortisone. Oh, that's a weapon upgrade. Okay. Gotta find my way around to the weapon upgrade. Yeah, explosive shot, that's what I want. That's what I want. How do I get over to here? Do I have to blow up that wall? Is there a lever? No, it's definitely supposed to open. Alright. Keep looking around. Oh, still nothing. Okay. I always forget you cannot reload. Okay, that's an ending. Oh, why is it open now? Maybe just after you kill every last guy. Siege mode, stun bomb, Gatling rotator. So I don't care about stunning. I guess it could be helpful. Oh, I have 12 points to spend. Hot dog. Decrease the time to reload the next shot. That could be good. The super shotgun is actually pretty good in my mind. I don't think I need to upgrade the rocket launcher just yet. I can hold off. Move at full speed when zoomed in. That could be helpful. Although it would make me a worse shot, no doubt. I'll buy it. Kill 5 Hell Knights with a precision bolt headshot. Which one's the Hell Knights? Those guys, okay. If they're one-shot kills, then I don't think that should be an issue. Tactical scope. I got the micro missiles. I'll go with that. Kill multiple demons with a super shotgun blast 30 times. Alright. Give it a shot. Because it's a shotgun. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, looks like we're good now. Oh. Did I kill him? I didn't kill him. Scheiße. I'm focusing a little too much, I think. Ah, damn, why'd you move? Is that a headshot? That was not a headshot. Hey, look, a thing. Oh. Oh, shit. I heard you. I heard him forever, but I couldn't see him. I don't think I need that health, right? It's just to fill up. Hey, chainsaw. What's this? That looks to be a portal. Oh, son of a bitch. Found the power up that I miss every single time. Do I have any way to get down there? Can I go through here or something? I don't know why they don't give you a flashlight in this game. Oh, okay. So the Super Shotgun Challenge, I guess... Alright, there's one. There's two. Gotta switch off for a little while. Actually, since we're on the topic, I got Seek and Destroy. Earn. Glory killing demons drops armor. I could probably do that. Intimacy is best. Demons become more glory kill friendly due to high damage resistance when staggered. Stagger 100 demons. Okay. That seems easier. Although, if it's a collection task, I'll probably be better off doing the longer gain armor challenge. That wasn't a headshot! Hang on. Hang on. Hold the phone. Where are we at? Kill 5 Hell Knights with a precision bolt headshot. Oh, you have to do the zoom. You have to be zoomed in for precision bolt. Hey, I got some weapon upgrade points. Did I have anything else to spend? I had 1 point for that. For my suit. But I guess that's not enough for anything. Okay. Well, just keeping at it. Yeah. Get some ammo pickups. Any armor I can pick up anywhere? There's some. For those long-term collection goals. Oh, that was a rocket launcher. Hey, little man. Hell yeah, little pink and green guy. Keen guy. Oh, like Commander Keen. I get it. Hey man, I know. That's the weird thing about programming, like you really have to change the way you think about it. Or think about the world. Because programming in essence is basically just writing instructions that a computer can interpret. And will interpret very literally. Once you can really wrap your head around that, it becomes a lot easier. But yeah, getting started in programming can be real tough. Are you liking it so far? There's a bunch of concepts that I'm struggling with even. Like, there's a thing it's in a couple different languages, but I know it from Python, called a lambda function, where basically you create a variable that is equal to a function, and then you can pass your variable, you can pass parameters to your variable to perform the function, I think. Conceptually, it doesn't jive with what I knew about programming. Oh, stick 'em up my butt. Hey, I got an automat. You're having more problems with just understanding how to type the correct syntax. Yeah, syntax is a killer in the beginning. And what's worse is it's going to be different for every programming language, which you probably only need one for most uses. I actually feel a little bit lazy about my programming a lot of times because I don't like using parentheses and braces and brackets. Alright, I need a blue key card. Oh, did I get that one? I must have. Yeah. BFG ammo has a chance to drop from demons. Alright, time to switch that off. I didn't get savagery. Okay, so I missed out on a couple things. When making Excel, it's like making an Excel formula work. You feel great when you finally get it working after taking so long. Oh yeah. Well, and it's in development and programming in general, you might find that a programmer will spend 3 days working on something that'll save them 15 minutes a day. Which to a lot of people might sound sort of wasteful, but like 15 minutes a day can add up. And actually, programming is how I got where I'm at with my job, just because since I had that knowledge of how to do it, whenever they would give me really monotonous work, I would just do what I could to try to make that work easier. Yeah, especially in a big company. You know, time savings adds up. Not a lot of people appreciate that. Like, there were people on my team, and there probably still are, that they're happy to come in and do the same thing every day. No improvements. Since I started coding, I don't think that way anymore. Especially because if I can make improvements to my work to make my work easier, if I don't get any extra work, then I get to do nothing. And usually I'll use that time to study up more on sorry. Either, yeah, absolutely. 15 per person per day. 15 per person per week can be a huge difference in the long term. Like, it can be a huge deal. I imagine with your job there's a lot of analysis that you can do, or that you have to do, and some of it's probably pretty monotonous over time. So like if you end up having to do the same thing over and over again, just make a program for it, and you'll be that much better off for it. Yeah, any time savings that I get that doesn't get taken up by other priorities at work, I can usually spend that time improving some process or another. Or learning something new. Yes. So with my work, it was a little bit tricky. Sorry, these guys are getting really loud in my ears. With my work, when I was starting out, it was a little bit tricky. What I started doing for my team, pretty much everything was blocked. I gotta change the volume of this a little bit. Pretty much everything was blocked, so I couldn't do much coding. So I learned... Oh shit. I taught myself a bit of a more basic Windows language called Batch, which is basically command line. And I used VBScript for interacting with Excel. And so I just basically made these workarounds for how I could more or less automate my reports. And it ended up working really well for me. Got me a lot of promotions, a couple bonuses. I was able to free up a lot of other people's time because I would apply my methods to their work. But I really had to piece together how to do all those, all the different code. But then as time went on, because I put in that early work, as the heavier stuff started coming in, I started getting trusted with bigger and bigger projects. So at this point at work, where I used to have no coding ability available to me, like it wasn't allowed, I now have access to a lot of different systems. For example, even though I used to only really have SQL available, structured query language, I now have access to Java and C# and C++ and C and F#. I'll be getting a Java IDE soon. And it, like, the list just keeps expanding. Of course, they're not paying me much more to do all this, but you know, it is what it is. Eventually, once I've got a decent amount of practice with all these things, I'll be able to take that experience elsewhere. Sorry, I'm distracted. So that's the big plus that I'm seeing on it, on that, even though, you know, it's strange because my responsibilities keep like building and building as the company tries new projects, and I keep getting pulled into the integration. But we never really focus on one particular project. So on any given day, I have like 30 different languages that I have to work with. Is a huge exaggeration. Oh, I had the yellow skull. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Yeah, I mean, VBA is just as powerful a language as any other. And what's nice about it is you won't have to integrate any extra packages through it because, well, you might want to over time. But since it's all since all of it is contained within the Microsoft Office suite, you really don't have a huge variety of things that you need to integrate, which is nice. And I think the only time you would really need to do that would be if you found a package of code that you wanted to work in. In my own work with VBA, I considered grabbing some packages to make working in VBA a little bit easier. Because one of the main things they taught me in my programming classes was don't reinvent the wheel. You know, unless you have a much better wheel in mind, basically. But if somebody else built a library you can use, and it does what you need it to do, there's no reason to go ahead and build your own library for it. But yeah, so if everything you do works out of Excel or Word or the Microsoft Office packages, there's really no reason to not use VBA. If you ever want a more custom-built solution for whatever you're working on, then you might consider working in a different language. I started learning how to make user interfaces in Python. Using a custom library. Not a custom library, a pre-built library. And it turns out it's pretty easy to work with that library. And oh, sweet! I unlocked the original Doom world somewhere. I never realized that Python could be user interface type language. I never thought of it that way. But I'm trying to work with it now, because Python is supposed to be a very, very strong language for analysis. Statistical analysis, and a couple other things. It's not the fastest language, as I understand. But the syntax is relatively easy, or at least it is in my experience. But I've also learned a ton of different languages at this point, to some extent. Let's see, what do I need in challenges? Oh. Firing your standard ammo will not cost, or standard weapons will not cost ammo when you have 100 armor or more. Damn. I mean, I don't know what your workload is like on a regular basis. If you ever need to connect to a database, you can connect to a database through VBA and run SQL code out of VBA code. If you build reports on any kind of basis, you can automate that in different ways. If you have spreadsheets that you need to do regular calculations on, and any of it is tedious, you can set it up so that it does that automatically. There's like, it's hard to know what you can do. One of the bigger projects that I worked on well, it was a big project in terms of how much money it was supposed to save the company before it got axed. A coworker of mine told me I could save the company like $4 million a year by building something in Python that would scrape these Excel sheets for all the data on them and then store it in a table. Because the analysis on it was being done manually. And so I built that in a day, or 2 days, and tested it with pretty good success. And like, one of the biggest issues I had when I was doing that was figuring out. Yeah, no. I'm just using this as an example. But there were, in these spreadsheets that were being sent to us, there were checkboxes. And the checkboxes would be different per client. But the gist of it was, I needed to scrape it, however many there were, on a client spreadsheet, and store that in a table so it could be analyzed later. And I figured out a way to do that. Like, I don't know if you know about checkboxes in Excel, but they're kind of freeform. You can kind of place them anywhere. But in Excel, whenever you're working with Excel, you're very used to thinking about things positionally. So when I started out, I had no idea how to find something that wasn't in box A2, for example. You know, if it didn't have a specific placement, I didn't know how to find it. But I found out you could look for the top corner of the checkbox object, and from there I could pull the text off the checkbox and whether it was checked or not. And I set up a table that basically just had that information in it, and it worked pretty flawlessly. So that's all basically. Python can interact with Excel, yeah. It needs specific libraries unless you really want to be a freak and code your own libraries for it. But there's a couple different libraries you could use. I think the one I used was called PyXL. But there's a ton of open source stuff you can use. I think there's probably libraries for every single Microsoft Office product. But I've only ever needed Excel so far. I'm also not on the books working on Python. There was some talk of it a while back, and so I've been learning it sort of on my own time. But overall, like I'm not on any Python projects. It's basically just my own experimentation. As for that project that I was talking about, I went to deliver the code to another team, at which point they told me that they had lost their budget and wouldn't be able to work with me, so I had to cancel the project, basically. Alright, where's your friend? Let's grab another one of you guys. Come here. Come here, pal. Ah, you bastard. I didn't expect him to jump up right then. Where's the Hell Knight? There you are. How's that not a headshot? Ah, freaking wizards. Let's use a BFG to finish it off. Why the hell not? Yeah, so I think what you'll see if you look through a bunch of the different languages, they can do a lot. It's almost difficult to imagine something that they can't be used to work on. At least, like the big ones like C, C++, C Sharp. What's up, Darkness Ninja? Hi. But yeah, so programming can be insanely powerful if you just have some idea of what you want to do with it, or what you need to do with it. Exactly. Before we do that, let's go backwards and see. I don't know where that. I want to find out where that original Doom level is. Favorite gun? I've sort of been liking the super shotgun. I know that's a bit of a Noob tube. But when I first heard about the super shotgun from my nephew, actually, he thought it was crap. And the first time I tried it, like, it was blowing the hell out of stuff. Between that and the regular shotgun, I think, are my two main favorites. Then probably the plasma rifle. Yeah, sure. I don't mind backseating most of the time, unless it's story critical. I don't want spoilers if it's a game I haven't played before, but backseating I don't mind too much. I'm probably not very close to the end. Am I right? Yeah, super shoddy best gun. Oh, do I have to go up from here, right? I am in wherever this place is. I have to reclaim the crucible. I don't remember what this place is called. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of secrets here. Hang on, that's gotta be a thing. Actually, maybe it shouldn't be. Maybe I should just finish it, get all the collectibles on my own damn time. Who am I to waste everybody's time with my treasure hunting? Which reminds me, I've been playing, so it's a good day at work, June? I've been playing Uncharted, the Uncharted series, and I got through all of them. Oops. Hey, thank you for the follow, Darkness. Darkness Ninja. I know how that is. I sort of love working from home for just that reason. I probably shouldn't, but I do. Whatever. But yeah, so I played through all of the Uncharted games, and Shanae was with me the entire time. I inflated my playtime by a lot, just because I was looking for treasure. I don't know if she minded, but she stayed for all 5 games. Good games if you have a PlayStation.